So I've been getting really unlucky being paired off against really anti-stall teams with anti-range stall Pokemon. So I'm hoping this isn't the case again, and I'm going to try the team again because I know this team is very solid. It's just being really unlucky being paired off against heavy counters, basically. Okay, so I'm paired off against Mockingbird, who has Politoed, Celebi, Fortress, Tornadus, Jirachi, and Kyurem B. Okay, another rain team, pretty stallish. At the same time, he does have Tornadus and Kyurem B. So this is gonna be interesting. Let's see. Gonna lead off with my Celebi because I want that Stealth Rock, and I'm gonna go for the Stealth Rock. He's probably not gonna stay in. He's probably gonna go to Tornadus. No, he stays in. Okay. Then I'll just use Recover, expecting a switch this time. He does switch out. Goes to Fortress. Doesn't have leftovers, so that's great. I'm gonna go to my Tentacruel, expecting the Rapid Spin. And his safest switch out to Tentacruel is his Celebi. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna force him to send in his Fortress out again to Rapid Spin by using Toxic Spikes. Now he's gonna be forced to send in his Fortress again. So I'm just gonna go to my Skarmory this time because Skarmory is gonna be able to take Hidden Power Fire from Celebi, which doesn't have it most likely because he's using Celebi in a rain team. So he does not have HP Fire. And this time I'm gonna use Brave Bird just to weaken Fortress some more. And I'm gonna go to my Tentacruel this time. Because if he wants to set up any entry hazards, I can freely Rapid Spin it away because he doesn't have a Ghost type. And he goes to Kyurem B. Now I'm afraid that this Kyurem Black may be a anti-stallish kind of Kyurem Black that I've been hearing about, but I've never faced one before. So let's see. He uses Substitute. Okay. Then if it's a Substitute Kyurem, it could have Ice Beam, Dragon Attack, and Fusion Bolt. So I'm gonna use Wish first, just to scout that. He uses Fusion Bolt. That's good. It's not gonna do much. Now I'm gonna Iron Head as he's gonna use Fusion Bolt again. So I'm just gonna Iron Head just to break his substitute. Okay, broke his substitute, and I'm gonna play it safe. He's probably gonna switch out now, knowing that he can't do much to Jirachi. He's probably gonna switch out to he doesn't really have a safe switch out actually. So it's gonna be interesting to see what he does. Okay, then he switches out to his Celebi. Now, it's probably a nasty plat Celebi at most. So I'm just gonna use Thunder to scout it. Celebi shouldn't be able to do much to Jirachi. It is a nasty plat Celebi. And now I'm just gonna Iron Head it because Celebi at this point is not gonna be able to do much other than Hidden Power Fire Jirachi, and that's still not gonna do much, as you can see, only 32%. So I'm gonna Iron Head it again, and he, knowing that it's only gonna do 32%, switches out to Politoed, and I'm gonna scout it with Protect. Use a Scald. Okay, then I'm gonna go to my Celebi. Does great against Politoed, and he predicts that well. Goes to his Tornadus, and I'm afraid that it might be a Specs Tornadus, which is going to do a lot of damage to Jirachi, even though Jirachi is a special defense while Hand is a steel type. But it's still my best bet against Tornadus. So 23%, it's not Choice Spec, so that's great. And I didn't get confused, so that's also great. Now I'm going to use Wish. He's probably going to switch back to Celebi. Or he could also go to his own Jirachi, which I'm wondering what it is. In that case, I'm going to use Thunder actually, just to paralyze one of his switches. But he probably forfeit here because he knew that he didn't have any Pokemon to take down my Jirachi. So that's why he probably just forfeited. Good game. Okay, now I'm going to choose a different team. Randomly select this. No, I already used that. Another random. Okay, hyper offense team. Let's try it out. And I'm gonna change the theme to, let's see, let's go with a blue theme. Alright, and now find battle. And up against his team, Palito, Tentacruel, Garchomp, Kyurem, Bronzong, and Gyarados. So it's a good thing I didn't use my rain stall team this time, because Kyurem and a stallish Kyurem plus sub DD Gyarados would have been very problematic. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lead off with Azelf. Getting a quick Stealth Rock is gonna be great. He leads off with this Kyurem. I wonder what kind of Kyurem that is. He's using it in the rain, so it might not have move like Hidden Power Fire. It could be Choice Scarfed. So I'm gonna go to my Scizor. He switches out to Bronzong. That's fine with me because I'm gonna U-turn now. Choice Band, the U-turn is gonna do a lot. He's probably gonna use Stealth Rock. Nope, he switches out to Tentacruel to take the U-turn well. In that case, I'm gonna go to my Azelf. Force him to switch out because I might have Psychic. I am a Psychic type, so he's probably gonna switch out. Unless if he knows my team that I don't carry Psychic on this Azelf, then he's probably gonna stay in. So he stays in, so he probably does know that. Then in that case, I'm not gonna give him the chance of rapid spinning. So I'm gonna explode, but he predicts that well and uses protect. Okay, in that case, I'm gonna use this opportunity to set up my Dragonite with Dragon Dance. I'm a Lumberry, so I'm not really fearing a possible Scald Burn. So he's most likely gonna switch out now. So his best switch out right now is to Bronzong. And I do have Fire Punch, which is gonna do quite enough. Meaning he's probably gonna have to go to Politoed first to send out Rain, and then to Bronzong to take the Fire Punch. So that's what I'm expecting. And now I'm gonna I wanna be able to outspeed everything, so I'm gonna use Dragon Dance once again. Uses Perish Song. Okay, I'll just use Outrage here. It's gonna do quite a lot, 51% on his Bronzong, and finish it off the second round with another Outrage. And I got confused. Now I have one more turn with Perish Song. Should I save it or should I switch out? Now, he did not set up Stealth Rock, so I can safely switch out now. As he's gonna most likely use Protect here. So I'm gonna go to my Rotom Wash. Nope, he uses Rapid Spin, which was also a likely move. And is probably gonna use Protect to scout me. In that case, I'm gonna use Will-O-Wisp first. Okay, he uses Toxic Spikes. Doesn't really matter because he already had Toxic Spikes up previously. And now he's probably predicting me of using Volt Switch now, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use Hydro Pump. Yep. And it seems like his Kyurem is very bulky. So, as it does have leftovers, so I'm guessing it's a substitute Kyurem. So I'm gonna go to my Scizor, which is gonna completely wall it. And with Scizor, I can U-turn out, possibly on his Tentacruel, and send out my Rotom Wash again, and Hydro Pump or Volt Switch. So that's what I'm gonna be planning to do right now. I also have Choice Scarf Garchomp. I'm gonna use that as my late game sweeper. As now with his Bronzong, I can hit any of his Pokemon with some great damage. So I'm gonna use Bullet Punch and now force him to switch out to Tentacruel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send in my Dragon Knight, expecting a switch. I mean, there's no way he's going to stay in on my Scisor's Bullet Punch. He does, so I'm guessing he was trying to scout what I would do. So I'm just going to go back to Scizor then, as he's probably going to use Ice Beam now. But I don't think using Roost was a great idea, cause Bullet Punch would have still done a lot more than half to Kyurem, even if Kyurem was very defensive. So I'm wondering what he was thinking there. Uses Earth Power there. Whoa, that's the first time I saw Kyurem with Earth Power in this meta game. And I'm gonna use Bullet Punch again. This time he switches out. Okay, that's interesting. I'm gonna go to my Rotom Wash. He's probably gonna use Substitute. No, he's okay. In that case, this Kyurem is very problematic. I'm gonna have to Volt Switch out as he substitutes, and I'm gonna go to my Scizor. This is possibly the first time I'm playing against the Kyurem that has Substitute, Roost, and Earth Power. And I'm going to use Bullet Punch again, hoping he stays in, expecting me of switching. Nope, he switches out to Politoed. In that case, gonna go to my Celebi, because I don't want to harm my Rotom Wash too much. And he's most likely gonna switch out now to his Kyurem. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna U-turn. No, he doesn't. He stays in. Then I'm gonna have to go to my Rotom Wash. Surf is gonna do quite a lot of damage. And I'm just gonna have to finish it off with Volt Switch. He doesn't want to play risky, I bet, and not go to his Garchomp. It outspeeds me. Okay, then, I really needed my Rotomash at good health though, so that's very problematic. I'm gonna have to go to my Garchomp at the moment, which is able to outspeed all of his Pokemon. So let's see what he does. I can't allow his Kyurem to substitute. That's why I can't send in my Celebi or stay in with my Rotom Wash. So I have to use my Garchomp right now and weaken his team. He sends in his Gyarados. Now I wonder what he's planning on doing. He did intimidate me, so that's a big problem. Gonna have to go with Stone Edge. But it's not gonna do much. Gonna have to go with another Stone Edge then. I am still faster. Okay, now I'm just gonna sack my Rotomash, which is already weakened, as he's gonna use Bounce. Okay. My plan right now is just to use Extreme Speed with Dragonite and hope for a kill. If not, go to my Scizor after that and then finish it off with Bullet Punch or Quick Attack. But right now I could pray for his Bounce to miss. So there's a chance for that happening. Nope, it doesn't miss. Okay, that case, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send in my Dragonite, Dragon Dance first, and then since I have multi-scale in effect, I can then Extreme Speed finish off his Gyarados and hope for a lot of damage, if not a sweep. he uses bounce, then I'm not going to be able to hit it. This allows me to Dragon Dance one more time, hoping that it does not paralyze. But no, I get very unlucky and it does paralyze my Dragon Knight. That was very unfortunate because I could have gone for a sweep if not for the paralysis. As the rest of his team is Tentacruel, Garchomp, and Kyurem. So he sends in his Kyurem probably to finish off my Dragon Knight, taking a extreme speed. But no, I'm gonna hit him back with hacks and hit it with a critical hit. So that is great payback. He sends in his Garchomp. Extreme speed should be able to do a lot of damage, 60%. So that's great. He's gonna use Outrage to finish me. And right now, I'm gonna save my Garchomp. I'm gonna send in my Scizor, use Bullet Punch, finish off his Garchomp, and then he's gonna be left with Tentacruel, which I can finish off with my Choice Scarf Garchomp. So this was a great battle. Pretty close again. A bit hacksy, but nonetheless a great battle. So Bullet Punch, not gonna do much, but I just want to safely send in my Garchomp to Earthquake. Okay, and now Garchomp, he can only pray for a number of protects, which he's probably not gonna get because the likelihood of that happening is very low. So he's probably gonna protect here and then protect again and again. But he doesn't want to take that chance and he forfeits. Because even if he had taken down my Garchomp that way, Celebi would still be able to finish off Tentacruel, as it has Recover, Leaf Storm. So, great game.